Hey guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for All-American Bitch using my Faith, Blood, Moon, Neptune. The first thing you want to know for this song is that we'll need a capo on 6th fret. The next thing you want to know for this song is the structure. We're going to start with a verse, then go to chorus, then verse and chorus again, then we're going to have a bridge, and we'll finish up with one last verse. And the only other thing you want to know before we dive into this song is the 6 chords you need to play it. Those chords are C, G, F, E, D minor, and G sharp. And I'll have short chord tutorials for all those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. With all that in mind, let's dive into All-American Bitch. The first thing we're going to take a look at is what we're playing for our verses, which is that cool picking pattern you hear right away in the beginning of the song. So that whole picking pattern is based on a 3-chord progression. That chord progression is C, G, and F. And each one of those chords will have a specific picking pattern associated with it. So let's walk through that chord by chord. Starting with our C chord here. For our C chord, we're gonna pick A, D, G, and then B. But quite a bit quicker than that, so we're gonna go just about like that. Next, we're gonna go up to this G chord, and you might notice I'm not actually gonna play the full G chord, I'm only playing the notes that I need, which is really actually for the G chord, just the 3rd fret on the low E, and then I can leave everything else open. So you can play the full G chord if you want to, or you can just do it like I'm doing it and just only play the notes that you're actually needing to play. For the G chord, we're just gonna pick low E, D, G, and B. And same thing here, we're gonna pick those quite a bit faster, so more like. Next, we're gonna go to the F chord, and same thing here. You don't necessarily have to play the full F chord, you just have to fret the notes that you're actually gonna play. So this is more of like an F major 7 shape. For this F chord, we'll pick low E, D, G, B, back to G, back to D, and then back to G. But again, a little bit faster than that, so more like. And that little 3-chord picking pattern will repeat through all the verses on All-American Bitch. A couple times through that verse picking pattern for All-American Bitch will look about like this, full speed. From there, the only other thing you need to know to play this song on guitar is what we're playing for our choruses and our bridge. For our choruses and our bridge, we're going to have a chord progression and a strum pattern situation. Our chord progression is going to be C, E, F, and we're going to repeat that 3 times. And then we go to this. We go D minor, and then G sharp, which is weird, and it's gonna be a tricky transition. You'll just have to practice that slowly until you get it down. And you'll notice that some of those chords have stars next to them. That's because we're gonna use 2 different strum patterns, one for the non-starred chords, one for the starred chords. For all of our non-starred chords, starting with the C chord, our strum pattern is just gonna be down, down, up, pretty quickly. So moving on to the next chord, our E chord is also a non-starred chord, down, down, up. And then we go to our first starred chord, the F chord. For all of our non-starred chords, the strum pattern will be down, 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 up, down, up. So continuing through a progression, we'll repeat that top line 2 more times. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And then after we've repeated that top line 3 times total, we'll go to this progression here. We've got D minor. It is a starred chord, so down, 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 up, down, up. And then we transition to that G sharp, the weird transition. Same thing here, starred chord, down, 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 up, down, up. And that whole thing will repeat a different amount of times for each chorus or bridge depending on where you're at in the song. So with all that in mind, a couple times through that chorus and bridge chord progression with those 2 strum patterns will look about like this without me talking. And that's everything you need to know to play All-American Bitch on guitar. If this video helped you out, hit that like and subscribe button, and if you get stuck or need a little extra help, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. If you're looking for a great place to keep the songs you learn, consider checking out my notebook, Guitar Notes, available on Amazon in hardcover and paperback at the link in the description below. Thanks so much for checking out my video. I hope it helped you out, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.